Howdy folks, it's Ultra here and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and today we're checking out another Big Radials aircraft. If you haven't seen the other two Big Radials videos I've done, first look videos anyway, they gifted me their entire hangar of aircraft at the time of this recording, 4 aircraft, and we're going through each of the 4. It's the American one, the Tomahawk, and I'm assuming this is going to be a very high quality novelty type plane as well. Now if you're into warcraft and warplanes, and that's your thing, then maybe these are not novelty. Maybe these are like super duper study level, as good as it gets, as real as it gets type thing. But that's not my genre, so I'm not an expert in that genre. So for me, I would use the Newport 17 and the Tomahawk as, you know, novelty fun aircraft, and not take it too seriously. However, I assume this one is going to be very, very high quality nonetheless. So let's see here. Oh yeah, then there's the Grumman, which we're saving for last. That'll be a separate video. Alright, so anyway, we got chalk set up. We're kind of just hanging out. Our dude is wondering where this came from and what our plan is with it. And we are in, where are we? We're in the middle of the desert in New Mexico because I wanted to. No other reason than that. And we're just doing a little walk around with my very fast drone. Of course, you can slow the drone down, but super high quality textures, of course. Wouldn't expect anything less. And I do not know the price of this. At the time of the recording, it's either a $20 or $15 aircraft, something like that. And thanks again to Big Radials for providing it to me so I can check it out and bring it to you all. I'm just carrying this down. Oh, 8 liveries. As you can see here, there are 8 liveries for this aircraft, and I chose the one with the shark face because my dad, when I was a kid, had a model airplane, and it had the shark face on it, so that's why I chose it. Anyway, let's hop inside, and let's see here. I did set up some presets ahead of time. I did read through the manual, but other than that, this is a complete first look. I have not done anything other than read the manual and set up some presets. So this is our forward straight ahead flying position, and then this is our zoomed in RTD. Let me read the damn manual, by the way. We'll talk about the flaps and gears in a minute. Oh, that's cool. Look, it tells you how to do stuff. Okay, I'm getting way ahead of myself. I didn't know those were there, even though I read the manual. So anyway, back to what I was saying. This is the IFR view. This is your gun sight, by the way. You see how the gun sight is gone now, but we'll leave that up. 3, some switches and stuff we'll need. 4, looking out the wing. 5, we will talk about doing this like a boss, like the manual says. Flaps and landing gear using the hydraulic button on top of the yoke to operate them. Can I get you from here? I can. We're going to need that. So we'll talk about those later. 6, some stuff over here. 7, cheating ahead. 8, so we can taxi. 9, so we can taxi and looking out the window. So there we go. Those are my presets. We already did the walk around. Now something else this comes with, according to the manual, is STL files, so you can 3D print controls to be authentic, which is cool. That is completely out of my bag of tricks, but it's there. Next, just going through the manual. Okay, read about the history if you want to. You can go to bigradials.com, click on manual documentation, and read the manual for the aircraft without even buying it. And then read about the history, other than it's Warhawk. It's a Warhawk American fighter. That's all I'll tell you. You can read about it as you want to yourself. I'm not going to read the history page in this video. It'll just take too long. Read the damn manual modes. Yeah, read the manual, learn how to operate it. You can do things like, you know, automatically start it up, automatically do flaps with controls on your yoke or keyboard. But if you read the manual, you'll know some few tricks, which we'll talk about. Otherwise, you know, your panel up here, pretty straightforward, right? You got a compass and your attitude and your speedometer, which looks like miles per hour, your trim coordinator, your VSI, of course. Magnetos are down here. Fuel, clock, suction, amps. Oh yeah, your flap indicator and your gear indicator is here. Isn't that cool? Gear's down, see? And your flaps are up. Isn't that cool? I think that's so awesome. Another compass here, but since there's one there, we don't have to worry about that one being blocked. And then your engine information here. Nothing terribly unusual. What's this? Engine primer. Cool. And then some secret things in here we found out, which I did not notice when I read the manual. What is this? Carb air. Yeah, okay, of course it is. Yep, very cool. Alrighty. What do we have next? Over here on the port side, which we're zoomed in too far, so let's go like this. The way I remember port and starboard is their alphabetical order, right? Left to right. Port is on the left, starboard is on the right. P comes before S. That's how I remember them. Throttle mixture, of course. Your gun sight thing. And then I already told you about flaps and gear, and then trims, and then your electrical stuff on there. Starboard side. What do we got? Oh yeah, you got a canopy in this one. I forgot about that. This one, the canopy moves. Cool. Now the canopy is open, so we can breathe a little bit better. Your radios. And then map light. Oh yeah, that's cool. And then what's this thing? This is the cowl flaps, I guess? No, this is cowl flaps. I don't know what that is. There's cowl flaps there. Alright, looking around here, the documentation then moves on to tell us what each of the gauges do, which of course we already know that. And if you don't, you can read all about it. Trims, elevator trim up 3 units. So there's 1, 2, 3 up. There we go. Up 3 units. Throttle, 1/4 inch open. So there's, oops, it's actually over here. 1/4 inch open. There we go. Mixture cutoff. Propeller full forward. Fuel selector fuselage, which was down here. Nope. One all the way around, maybe? Okay, all the way around. Parking brake is set. Yes, it is. There we go. Parking brake is set. Carb heat cold, which should be in. I think isn't cold usually in. Place control either full hot or full cold. Push for hot. Oh, so it was already cold. Okay, so it's out for cold. And then here, where was that? Cowl flaps. What did it say? It says ground cooling, which I think is here. Yep, ground cooling. Okay, there we go. Cool. Combat climb. Nice. Alrighty. Let's see here. Battery switch on, which, man, I cannot see. Battery switch on. Not the fault of the aircraft. It's just I'm 45 years old and I need new glasses. Generator on. Recog on. Where did I see that? I guess I didn't see it at all. Landing lights down, pitot heat, fuselage, compass, spotlight. I don't see recog lights over here. Maybe they're around here somewhere. I don't know. Electric fuel boost pump on. I don't see a fuel boost pump on. Ignition switch to both. Hopefully we don't need that electric fuel pump to start up. That would be, whoop, a bummer. Okay. Engine primer, 1 stroke, 3 strokes cold. We are very cold. 1, 2, 3 strokes. Starter, hold engage approximately 5 seconds. And then, oh, energize, not engage. Energize. Energize, hold 5 seconds. And then engage. There we go. On engine, start, advanced mixture controlled, auto rich. We did that. Cool. I guess if we look over here, does it say auto rich? Auto rich is here. So let's bring that back. There we go. Auto rich. There we go. That's better. Alrighty. After startup, 800 to 1000 RPMs, which should be right there. Okie dokie. Oil pressure advanced to 1100 once oil pressure reaches 70 psi, which is way above that. So let's go 1100. Well, there's 1500. 1100. Carb hot to prevent icing, which you don't have to worry about today. Oil pressure, oil temperature, fuel pressure, coolant pressure, electric fuel booster pump off, which I still don't know where that is. But you turn it off now. Taxi, canopy open. Use enough power to start rolling. Look for both sides. Taxi slowly. Continuously. Brakes intermediately. Stick back. Keep holding down controls. RPM greater than 1000. And then the pre-takeoff checklist. All right, we're not going to deal with ATC or anything today. We're just gonna go up to the runway. We're at an Airpark, by the way. Airpark is usually where people live, and then in their backyard they share a runway, so they can, like, you know, taxi from their garage, which is connected to their house. And then except this is a dystopian Airpark apparently. Alright, we're almost there, using my favorite taxi view. And somehow we have to turn around in this tiny space. But we'll figure it out here. Let's actually go... Oh no, we can probably turn around here. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Alrighty. My after takeoff checklist is ready to go. And... here we go. Let's see how this works. Where'd our gun sight go? There it is. I don't know if this has guns or anything. Whoa, okay, let's not smack into the ground. Hello? Jeez, rudders are hard on this thing. We're just gonna take off in the water, I guess. Are we going to take off? There we go. That was clumsy, but we did it. Brakes to stop the wheels. We're going to come down here and do landing gear up, and then here push the button. You got to hold it until the gear comes up, right? Alright, got the right, got the tail, and the left is slowly coming up. Whoops, I missed the button. There we go. And you can tell when you look right down here. That tells you. So we come back down here. Goes to neutral, gear up, hold the button, and then gear came up super fast. You see that on the animation? Whoa. This is crazy. Put it back to neutral, and there we go, like a boss. Very cool. I love this airplane. Oh my gosh. I love this so much. Okay, it says we're looking for 35 manifold pressure, so we can bring back... I get to 35, which I'm looking right down here at the bottom of your screen. And then props 2000 or 2500. Bring that back to 2500. I'm looking right here and I totally missed it. Let's go like this. So we got 35 and 25. There we go. And then I didn't move my mixture full forward. Let's go back to auto mixture right there, or whatever it's called. And now we're flying. We are flying the Tomahawk, and this is amazing, and I love this. So for me, like I said, this is like a novelty type aircraft, but it's, I can already tell it's more serious than that. So if you're into these types of airplanes, this is a very serious airplane. So I am impressed. I love how it flies. I don't know if it shoots guns or anything, because I don't have any gun stuff mapped, so I wouldn't be able to tell you that. I'm sorry, but since that's not usually the type of thing I do, I don't know. But I already highly recommend this, and we just took off. Wow. We're just going to fly around. We'll see if we can find that Airpark and land. I'm hoping we can find that Airpark and land. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, this is just beautiful. Look at that. Oh, wow. Just beautiful. Hey, is there an airport over there we can land at? Hey, there's an airport over there we can land at. It's bigger too. Alright, so let's just fly back a little bit here, do a little bit more. And then we'll not land at the Airpark, which is just above the nose there. There's our Airpark above the nose. We're not going to land there. We're going to land at that bigger airport. This is so freaking cool. Wow, so pretty. Are the trims working? The trims are working very slowly, but they're working. Alrighty. We're gonna fly back, or not fly back. We're gonna fly this other airport. Don't know what it is. Not sure I'm gonna find it. Put the description in the video, but if you see a flight or you see the airports in the description, then I figured it out at some point. Where did you go? You're way over there. Man, I'm distracted by the beautiful scenery too. Look at that. Holy moly. Sorry, just distracted. It looks so good. Okay, we should probably do the gear down thing. So we're going to go like that. We're going to hold the gear button or the hydraulics till the gear comes down. And I'm looking at my attitude indicator so I know what we're doing so I don't crash. And right gear's last, I guess. And gear is fully down, so we're going to come over here, put this in neutral, and then we'll put flaps down when we're ready for flaps. Whoops, where's our airport? Where did the airport go? It's right there in front of us. Okay, we're just really low. Can I bring back throttles? And can we do some gear down? No. I mean, flaps down. Flaps don't want to come down. Oh, because that's the up thing. That's right, it's this way. Whoa, that's down. Right. Come on. There we go. Whoops, flaps are not full on accident. That's okay. Oh my gosh. Come on. With full flap, you can barely climb and hold altitude, which you would expect, right? So we're just gonna put it to the firewall here and see if we can get back up so you can see our runway. Maybe we can land this plane. The last landing in the other aircraft, the Newport, was terrible. Fun, but terrible. Let's see if we can land this one. I totally lost sight of it because we're too low. That's okay. That's not unusual if you're bad at this like me. And there we go. I'm going to stick our head out the window. And get ready to land here. Do. Full flap, gear down. Wish me luck. Oh boy. I have the yoke way back so that I don't descend too much. We're going to get a little bit of altitude and nosedive onto the runway because we're a tail dragger. And then we'll bring throttle back right before we touch down. But I love this aircraft. I love this aircraft so much. It handles so well. Oh my gosh, this is nice. Alright, here we go. Tail dragger style. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come here. Oh gosh. No yoke control at that speed. Okay, so I don't know what happened. I think I was too slow? Was I too slow? Let's see. I was at about 50, 67. I was at about 80. What does it say for landing? Cruise. Let's see. What's landing? Approach. Final speed below 140. Okay. Okay. Final speed 115. Whoops. And we were at 70 or 80. So we stalled. Okay, that's why it didn't work when I pulled my yoke back. I should have read that. I had my cruise checklist zoomed in so far that I couldn't see the rest of the checklist, and I totally missed approach speeds and stuff. Oh, I feel dumb. I should have, I totally should have read the rest of the checklist before I decided to land, so that is on me. Let's turn off fuel and stuff. If we can. There it goes. Okay, there's turning off. Okay, let's turn you off too. Just so we're safe. There we go. Anyway, that was one of the clumsiest videos I have made in years. So I greatly apologize for that, but I don't completely apologize because I'm due for a clumsy video every now and then. But I love the aircraft, so hopefully my terrible video style in this does not detract from the amazing aircraft. I highly recommend it. I love it. I don't love it enough or I don't love it as much as the Norseman, but that's because the Norseman is totally my style of an aircraft. This isn't completely my style, but I still like it though, so that's really saying something. So subscribe for more. We have one more first look video from Big Radials, Big Radials. We're going to do the Grumman. And hit the notification button so you know when stuff goes live. And hit the like button even if you normally don't. Then that way people know we exist, because I'm terrible at self-promotion. So you can help promote me by hitting the like button. So there you go. That is definitely a video for the books. Holy cow, and I'll see you next time.